Hello, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Maggie. Today on my little cozy makeup channel, we're going to do a Speak Now Taylor's version inspired makeup look to honor, I guess, the re-release of Speak Now. I've been loving it. I definitely don't like I really listened to it when it came out, and now I can really appreciate it. I love her more like aged voice. She's really like enhanced her voice a lot. But purple's staying, so we're gonna put a eyeshadow base or a concealer, whatever you got, down first, so it will help prevent staining and also help longevity. We're going into the Fade Into You Colourpop palette with the Majestic shade, which is this beautiful, perfect Speak Now purple shade. It is a matte shade, and we're going to take it into the corner, and we're going to be doing a halo eye. I haven't done a halo eye in forever. So you basically just do that same color in the inner corner and the outer corner and create a little halo. And then the center part is going to be the part where you have the glam, the shimmer, that little spotlight on your eye. You obviously can do a purple halo eye and not be a Swiftie. This could be for Halloween. Now that July 4th is done, it is Halloween season. I know it is still July, but it is Halloween in my heart always, and now it's like full mode. It's starting to like leak into the stores. I haven't went Halloween shopping yet, but I'm very excited. We're going to blend out those edges just a little bit so they're not super harsh, and if you feel like you took too much away, just go back in with that same brush. From that same palette, we're taking the shade Express, which is a very icy purple. Any icy purple will do, whatever you got in your collection, but this is in the same palette, so it's very useful. And we're going to put that right in that center fold where we left it void, and we're going to add that spotlight of shimmer. We are going to go in with another shimmer later, but I forgot about it, so you'll see that at the end. With whatever is left on that brush from Majestic, the dark purple, you're just going to put that onto the lower lash line just to help blend the eye and kind of close it off a little bit. Like I said, if you feel like you lost some of that purple, just add it back in and keep blending. Now we're going to take the Trifle Cosmetics Lava Liner. I love the packaging on this. It's got little cupcakes, which is making me really want a cupcake. We're going to obviously add a black cat wing. Taylor is known, she wears cat wings just as much as me every day. And we're going to do a little cute black cat wing. I love her makeup that she's been wearing the Eras tour. I think it's all Pat McGrath, which I don't think I own anything from that brand because I think it's too expensive. But it does make me curious because of how well it looks the entire show. Obviously, I can't see it up close, but like if her lipstick stays on in pouring rain, that's pretty good. We're just adding some more of that shimmer just on that a little bit in the spotlight so you can see a little bit more, and adding more of that dark Majestic under our eyes. It really brings out the warmth in my eyes. Anything cool toned on a brown eye will, like vice versa. If you wear oranges and warm tones on blue eyes, it's going to make them pop. We're going to go in with that Collagen Pacifica mascara. I've been loving this. Super fluffy. I do think it's making my eyelashes grow, and it matches the album, so that helps. For added drama, like always, I am going to apply my Kiss Lash Couture Naked Drama Organza eyelashes. Super fluffy, super volumizing. They just really enhance the eyes and make them look even more spicy. And they make my eyes look bigger, I think so. To fill in our eyebrows, we're going to take the Maybelline New York Express Brows. I love this little pencil. It's the perfect shade for me, but now my hair color is fading, so it might turn into too dark for me. My hair is definitely more on the warm toned brown, and I use a demi-permanent, so after like 30 washes, which for me lasts a lot longer than your typical 30 wash because I only like wash my hair once a week or twice, depends on how the weather is. So it's definitely fading out, so my hair is getting a little bit more warm toned. And we're going to stick them down with that Schwarzkopf hair styling gel, the giant tube I have. I emptied a little like tub I had and squirted it into that, so it made it easier to use, and I'm obsessed with that stuff. It just works the best, and you get so much for your money. We're going to go in with the Keys Soul Care Protect Your Light Daily Moisturizer with Broad Spectrum 30 SPF sunscreen. This is from Alicia Keys brand. Never tried anything from it, but it was in my BoxyCharm and I really like it. It's a lightweight moisturizer with SPF, and who wouldn't love that? I'm taking my number 7 Airbrush Away Tinted Skin Perfector in Light, mainly because it really blurs out the face, and it's one of my favorite primers. We're going in with the Revlon Color Stay Long Wear Makeup in the shade 295, which was a little dark for me when I bought it, and I intentionally bought it like that because I knew summer was coming and all my foundations were going to be ended up too light. And this is the perfect shade for me right now. I actually got a tan in Portland, which I'm editing my little vlog video. We'll see if I end up actually uploading it. I think it's full of beautiful shots, so I might still do that in case people are looking into going to Portland. But this foundation is really well long wearing, doesn't get cakey, looks just like your skin, and really wears well in the heat, which is another good thing about it, especially since the world is on fire and it's just getting hotter. We're taking the Physicians Formula Butter Glow Concealer. I do not use the applicator on the end. I hate when companies do that. It's so stupid and useless. But the concealer is so juicy and, like it says, glowy. It doesn't look cakey or sit in your fine lines, and I really like it. It has that like same scent that all the products have, which I know it doesn't. Some people don't like that, but I kind of like it. It makes me feel like I'm on a tropical vacation, which I'm always wishing I was on. And we're just using this to highlight around the face so we don't look like one single color and we have a little bit dimension. We are setting the face with the One Size Beauty Translucent Blurring Setting Powder with my wet sponge. I actually feel like this works pretty well. It helps keep your skin looking hydrated and not too cakey. I mainly did this out of laziness. I prefer to do a puff, but it still does work. So if you're only wanting to bring one tool with you, I'd say it still works. We're going to carve out the face with the same thing I always use, the Symphony Contour Trio from Kaleidos Makeup. It's my favorite thing on the planet. When I run out of that contour shade, I will be buying a backup, and I'll just be buying the contour shade. I like the other two shades in there too. The bronzer is good and the brightener is nice, but it's really that contour. But yeah, we're going to chisel out that face and add a lot of dimension. And I do use the bronzer in there too, just to add some more warmth. I'm just like, my eyes look like Edward Cullen's eyes right now with that purple. We're gonna go in with this blush from Half Caked Makeup in the shade Day and Night. I thought this would be a good one because it's not too in your face blushy. It's on the line of being a blush mixed with a brown tone, so kind of bronzy and not too vibrant since the eyes are so poppy. We're taking the MAC Double Gleam Extra Dimensional Skin Finish. Got this at Marshall's. We love a discount, and we're just gonna apply this all over the face. It's a nice gold highlighter. I just thought it would go well with the kind of cool tone and kind of offset that a little bit. We're taking the Sephora Mini Lip Liner in the shade Light Brown, and we're just gonna carve out our lips, but we're not gonna overline them, which makes me sad. But I need to get used to my own lip shape and stop overlining all the time because my lips are beautiful and I don't need to overline them all the time. And on the cover of her Speak Now album, she had a bit of a raspberry pink, very fuchsia lip going on. So I decided to whip out my Fenty Beauty Poutsicle in the shade Fuchsia Wife. And I love this thing. It is the perfect stain. You can blot it out, let it sit there for a while, and then wipe it off, and it'll have this beautiful stain for a really long time. I really like this shade, and also that packaging. That ombre is so bright and poppy and fun to have in your bag. Here's that Colourpop Angelic Super Shock Shadow shade I was talking about. It's kind of like that Express shade from the Colourpop palette, but just even more intense, which we love. We do add a little bit that into the inner corner too, and it just added an even more vibrancy to that halo eye. I'm obsessed with this. It's so pretty. I really need to dive back into my Colourpop Super Shock shadows because they really are one of their best products. I'm looking like the Speak Now album. What's your favorite song on the album? My favorite is the ones from the fall. I really love that song, I Can See You. The music video was fun, but I created my own in my head. I do that with all of her songs. And yeah, this is the finished look. Very cute. Would say I would still say it's natural. I wore this the other day and people kept complimenting my makeup. So that's always fun. And I hope you liked this makeup tutorial. You are sweet. And I hope you have a great day. Bye.